In this video, we're going to show you how to successfully set up a Salesforce integration with a document template that you have right here within WebMerge. We're going to do this within 3 steps. The first step will be to set up the document template right here within WebMerge. The second step will be to set up the mapping integration within Salesforce. And the third and final step will be to successfully automate the production of a document from Salesforce. And we'll focus at the end a little bit on giving you good resources from our support team as well as help articles that can help you customize that workflow even further. So without further ado, let's get started. The first step will be to set up this document template within WebMerge. What you'll need to do first is sign into your WebMerge account, and then you'll come to the Documents tab like we have here. We're going to click on our blue New Document button. And then WebMerge is going to ask us what we'd like to name our template. We can name this whatever we like, then we'll click Next. WebMerge will then ask us where do we want to build our document template. We have 3 main options. Our first option here is to build a template right here online within what we call our document builder. It's just a WYSIWYG editor here online. It's going to give you all the formatting capabilities of a Microsoft Word. You come here today and you have a fillable PDF. You can easily upload that, build your template off of the full PDF as well. If you have your template that's already built within Microsoft Word, Excel, or PowerPoint, getting that transitioned over to WebMerge is very simple. We'll just need to put our merge fields within the document template that you have created within Word, Excel, or PowerPoint. I'll show you what those look like here in a second. You'll save to your computer, and then you're going to upload via our browse button here. And then that will pull out the variable merge fields, and we'll map those on our second step over to Salesforce. Then we'll hit Create Document. And it'll bring us over to our template workflow that we see here. Up top here, you're going to see a series of gray workflow tabs. We're simply going to go from left to right, and this is a one-time setup here. So our first tab is going to be Overview. This is going to show us how many merges we've had in the last 30 days, and also all-time merges here. Our next tab is where we chose to build our template. In this demonstration, we've chosen the document builder to give you an idea here, but it very well could be a managed tab here for a fillable PDF or any of the Microsoft options as well. Within the document builder, our toolbar is up top, so all of our formatting capabilities are right here at your fingertips, including inputting an image like we've done here with Vortex Web Solutions logo, as well as putting in a table as well. What we're looking at here is one of our merge fields. If you're building this within Word, you'll need to copy this syntax. You need to start with a squiggly bracket and then a $sign. Then you can name it whatever you'd like and then finish with a squiggly bracket. For example, I could have named this company name. I could have named this Big Bird or Cookie Monster. It really doesn't matter as long as there are no spaces between any of the letters. There are no special characters other than an underscore, and it doesn't start with a number. WebMerge will be able to detect the merge field and then allow you to map data from Salesforce over here to the specific spot within the document that you'd like it to be merged. Anything that's not within merge fields is going to be a static text or part of the document here. So if you do need to have data merged, you'll need to put it within the squiggly brackets. Down here at the bottom, you can see another merge field that we have here for name in place. So we'll have the person's name brought over from Salesforce. Once we have all of our merge fields put in place, we'll hit Save Document, and then we're going to come over here to Settings. We've already named our template New Client Contract. We can make changes here if we'd like. We'll need to tell WebMerge what type of output, what type of document output that we'd like. 98% of our customers choose a PDF as an output, but we can also provide a Word document, Excel doc, HTML, email, or even a JPEG image. We also have the output of a PowerPoint, but you'll need to build your template within PowerPoint for that option to come up here within the output section. You then can customize your page size. Default is 8.5 by 11, but we do have several other options here. Portrait or landscape is another option. as well as file name. This is important here. So we've named our template new client contract, but each particular file that gets created, and maybe there's going to be thousands or even more per month that gets stored someplace, we need to be able to differentiate. So what WebMerge allows you to do is from this drop down, anything you put between your squiggly brackets labeled as a merge field will come up here as an option. So we can name this specific file by organization, person's name, email, any of these options here, or we can always click other and type in a new merge field here. Lastly, down here, as far as status, while you're putting together your proof of concept, make sure everything's in test mode. There'll be no cost to your account there. Won't go towards your limit. There will be a sample watermark on each document that gets created. And then when you're ready to go live, just switch over to active here. We'll save settings and we'll come along here to deliver. This is where we're going to set up our delivery option. After we create our document, where do we want the document to go? So we'll click new delivery, and you'll see a list of all of our delivery methods here, ranging from CRMs to document storage, e-signature, hard mailing documents out, setting up emails, webhooks, FTPs, or even printing over to Google Cloud Print. So make sure you check these out. You're welcome to have as many different delivery methods as you like. You can set up for each document there. Our last stage will be to set up our second stage will be to set up the integration with Salesforce. So what we'll need to do is come over to Salesforce. And as long as you've downloaded your managed package already from the App Exchange, you should be good to go. This is going to work in Lightning View as well as Classic View. So what we'll need to do is come to our button up top here and make sure we choose WebMerge. And then we'll be able to come over and select WebMerge mappings from our options here. And then we'll click our new WebMerge mapping blue button here. I have one set up already, so we'll pop in here and we'll take a look at this. For new client contract. Our mapping name, we'll need to give it a mapping name, new client contract. We can give it a description if we like. We also need to tie this template to a specific Salesforce object. This can be a standard object or a custom object. This will come down from your drop down here. I've chosen to attach mine to an opportunity. Then we'll need to designate which WebMerge resource. For you beginners, you may not be aware of our data route here, but our document is what we're doing in the example today, so we'll select that. Data route is just a more advanced feature of tying multiple documents over to one data source. At this point, we'll be able to pull in all of our WebMerge documents. From our drop down here, we'll select which document template that we want to map to Salesforce. So we'll choose new client contract here. We also have several different optional settings here. Take a look on which ones that would be benefit for your workflow. Most of our customers choose to save documents as attachments or as files automatically. So every time that you create a template, populate a template from Salesforce, it will automatically be saved in the notes and attachments or files with the record that it's created from, keeping things nice, neat, and organized. There's typically a blue button here we would click, and it'll bring in the merge fields from our template. So on the left side, we have our WebMerge fields here: organization, name, email, first name. These are just the different merge fields we put between our squiggly brackets within our template. And on the right side, we have our available Salesforce fields. These will all be empty for you, and we'll be able to search any available Salesforce field that we want to send data over to a specific WebMerge field on the left side. So in this example, what Salesforce calls organization account name. So we're going to one-to-one map account name into organization so that data flows straight to the correct spot within the document. And we'll do the same thing for our next options. Primary contact full name to name, primary contact email to email, primary contact first name to first name. Once we have this finished, and we're going to click Save, and the integration has successfully been set up for this document template over to a Salesforce opportunity object. The final step will be to just test this and make sure everything is working just fine. So we'll come over into an opportunity within Salesforce that I have called widgets, and we'll come down here. We've set this up through a custom button, and I'll show you how you can do this for yourself as well at the end of our video. Ultimately, when we want to send over a new client contract, in my example, I'll hit the WebMerge button here. This is going to bring up any template that I have connected here to a Salesforce opportunity. If I want to send out automatically a new client contract, then I'm going to click Merge Now. The data from this specific record is being sent over to WebMerge behind the scenes. It's populating the document, and then as you can see, it's being delivered out by our delivery method, which I had set up as an email. So we receive the document here with the custom subject as well as the custom body and the email. We can open this, and we'll see that all of our data has been merged in successfully. We have today's date, as well as the company's name, dollar amount, and so on throughout the document. What you'll also see is we've chosen to have this document saved in our notes and attachments as a file. And so down here, we just had our document saved within the notes and attachments right here within the specific Salesforce record, keeping everything nice, neat, and organized for us. So this is how we successfully set up the integration with Salesforce and automate the document creation process with WebMerge. If you have any questions regarding how to set this up or some ideas of how to set things up within Salesforce, feel free to reach out to our support team within your WebMerge account. Just click our blue support button, type in what we can help you with, and we'll give you prompt service here with some answers of how we can help you out. You can also go to our help button. There's a whole how-to article library here set up for everything you can do within WebMerge. And there's a specific section, if you scroll down here, regarding WebMerge for Salesforce. This includes creating that custom button that we showed in the video today, as well as a few other things that might be a benefit for you. So I invite you to check those things out. And our direct email to support, if you can't access online our WebMerge account, then just email support@webmerge.me. That's support@webmerge.me.